We are near.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young, and it's the point guard. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one. Now, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at it.
And here's Holiday. And there's the pass to Lopez. Middleton looking it over. Count that bucket. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Holiday. And he lays it straight in.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's Lopez. After the made shot from John Collins. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Collins. Oh!
Yeah. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Lopez outside. Back to Holiday. Lopez finds Holiday. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Holiday with it, and Young picks him up defensively. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Capella kicks to Snell. Capella against Middleton. The 10-footer. And it's Capella missing. The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Young. He gets that one.
Well, instead of flailing for a foul, Drew Holiday does not expect the call, maintains his focus, and gets that shot to go.
Now here's Williams. Over to the wing. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Clock at 6. Alinari trying to get open. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Okongwu.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. And here is Portis. Pass to Holiday. And it's denied. And he gets it back. That one goes in. Williams with the ball. Holiday has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. Hunter no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Portis. Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. The putback. It's good on the putback. Portis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Here's Williams. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Over to the left wing. Here's Portis. Okongwu grabs the board.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Portis. Unable to get that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And there's Hunter on the assist by Okongwu. And now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead. The Bucks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Connaughton. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Already impressing at a young age, Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. It's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Williams.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Lobbed up there for Collins.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Herder passes to Young. Steps back and fires. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. Can't cash in from close range. The Hawks leading by 3. Lopez with the steal. Here's Middleton. Feeds it to Giannis. Wow, hammering it in.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For the Hawks, Tony Snell comes in for Herder. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herder.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Antetokounmpo. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
That's pretty much the only way to keep them from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Now, Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Young looking it over. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Atlanta again missing. And no good.
And really, this is the role of Capella.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Drew Holiday was red hot to start the first. He had 11 points, 2 assists, and 1. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Young finds Bogdanovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bucks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Outside Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Here's DiVincenzo. Powered down with both hands.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Young inside. Guarded by Holiday. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Young. Outside Holiday. Kicks to Lopez. Shoots over Capella, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass break, Milwaukee. Here's Middleton. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. The Bucks also with the sub. Forbes checked in. Middleton for 3. Another miss by Middleton. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pushing it up for the tie. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Giannis outside. Middleton on the wing. Back to Giannis.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
Dunn looking over the floor. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here they come. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Capella dishes to Gallinari. Takes the 3. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Here's Capella. Sinks that one from the post.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds. And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. The Kongwu's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Dunn. Williams can't get it to go. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Down low, Gallinari with the steal. Here's Hunter for the tie. It's tipped. Now Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Antetokounmpo passes to Teague. He feeds it to Tucker. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Teague against Williams. 5 on the clock. Teague kicks to Portis. Shot on the wing. Good. Portis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Williams scanning the floor. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Bucks on top, leading by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Williams is out there with Young. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Hunter in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him. DiVincenzo
passes to Connaughton. to the middle. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside Williams. All sorts of time. Rebound Milwaukee. Portis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Connaughton. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Snell, no good. Here is Forbes, defended by Young. And he makes that one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Atlanta calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. John Collins comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Trae Young. And then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Bryn Forbes. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players.
So it's the Hawks now. The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Williams. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic LU jam.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nice shot by Portis.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Williams. And some changes here for the Bucks. Young drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard up. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo up top. He's guarded by Collins. The drive by Giannis. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
Capella dishes to Young. Capella the pass to Snell. Young outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Bucks leading by 6. There's the dish to Middleton. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Holiday surveying the floor. Middleton. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young finds Collins. The offensive rebound.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck. And it's the Hawks' ball. Given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Right side, Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And here's Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by Giannis. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking it. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brent. Welcome to 2K Sports and a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for the Nets, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard. 2 on the clock. Bogdanovich, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The 3 from Harden. Buries the long-range jumper. And above-the-rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And, Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. They get a hand on it. We play just over a minute here in the first. To the paint. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Collins. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. Shamet with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Here's Young. Here's Collins. Great D that time from Griffin.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Back to Durant. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
As we've seen, some guys develop range as the years go on. Not Durant. He shot over 42% from 3 in his second season.
Now, here is Young. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Harden scanning the floor. And here is Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. KD's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is good.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot, but he just ignores the contact and plays through it.
Now, here's Shamet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Harden. That shot is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Snell, guarded by KD. Back to Snell. And Harden comes to help. Capella, the pass to Snell. And it's off from three-point range. It's deflected. Now here's Harden. 7 points in the game. Now the pass to KD. From 17 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. He has 7.
That's easy money for KD. He's always had great touch from the mid-range.
Young looking it over. Pass to Capella. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. They get it back.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Passes it to Brown. Pass to Claxton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 8. Herter, no good. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 9.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Okongwu, and it's blocked. Nets leading by 10. Harden left side, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Williams looking over the floor. And the rejection by Harden. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. Feeds it to Hunter. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Herter, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Harden finds Harris. And the Nets miss again. The Hawks trail by 10.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has a chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. 1:33 left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Brown kicks to Irving. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lob pass to Capella. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Bogdanovich.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Brown with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Green dishes to Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 8.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They are just killing them on the interior.
29 seconds left now here in the second. And they double up Brown. And the basket by Harris.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The pass to Capella. Back to Young. Basket counts.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Now Irving. He gets it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn came out looking very confident. They put together the kind of powerful... And that...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Griffin is out there with Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Shamet in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. They get it again. Jordan outside for Griffin. Another shot. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nets.
You've got to hand it to DeAndre. His relentless approach on the boards, paying dividends.
Snell, the pass to Young. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. Terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Here's Young. The dish now to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Shoots over Shamet. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Nets leading by 10. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Jordan. Griffin against Collins. Griffin's shot is off.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Collins. No good there. Nice D from Griffin. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Irving. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Irving's got 6.
Executing off the dribble, one of Kyrie's strongest assets.
Young drives in. Banked in off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 1:56 left to play in the third. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Irving dishes to KD. Back to Irving. To the middle. Jordan inside. Capella's there. And here is KD. 9 points in the game so far. Does not get it. Third miss he's made 4 from the field. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Irving kicks to Shannon. Left side, Griffin. He dishes it to Jordan. Outside for Griffin. And there it is for him. Griffin's got his first basket.
This is what you want out of your offense. A high percentage look for Blake Griffin.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Nets leading by 8. Harris outside. Gallinari against Green. Harris kicks to Green. Lets the three fly. Atlanta with the rebound. Gallinari surveying the D. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They played the better game. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Hawks trail by 8. On the court for Atlanta. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. To the paint. Now, here is Harden. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Harden kicks to Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Harden the pass to Brown. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 8.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Williams with the ball. Pass to Herter. Dishes to Okongwu. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Brown feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Herter. The shot missing. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Over in the corner, Brown. On the wing, Harris. Kicks it to Harden. Here's Claxton. Back to Harris. Buries it from three-point range.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Outside Williams. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Missed inside. Brooklyn leading by 9. Now Harden. For 3. Harden missing again. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Okongwu's shot is good.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And so they foul intentionally. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Green. Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Brown. Out to KD. Fires the 3. And the Nets miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Young against Harden. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And then Durant with the jam.
It's a pick-your-poison situation with KD. You can't give him space, but he's got the handle to go right by you.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 9-point game. He lobs it up. And it's Capella missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off. And sometimes that's all it takes.
Outside, KD launches a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And the Hawks with possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Young's shot is off. In transition, here come the Nets. KD's got the ball. From deep. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes to KD. And the pass to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. But they recover it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So the next starting five. Griffin is out there with Jordan. And it's Durant. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Harden in at the one. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here is Harden following the basket by Giannis. Shamet kicks to Durant. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Stolen by Harden. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Griffin passes to Jordan. Griffin inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. That shot by Griffin, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Inside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Harden. And stolen by DiVincenzo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Holiday finds Lopez. Back to Holiday. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And here's Harden. Pops it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And here's Harden, following the 3-pointer by Chris Middleton. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Griffin. Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Bucks passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
KD against Middleton. Durant dishes to Jordan. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Shamet. Will it go? Offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination, so impressive.
Now here's Middleton. 6 points for him. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Nets trail by 10. Harden surveying the D. No good on the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Shamet with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Griffin dishes to Durant. And finished off by KD.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. The putback. Giannis on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the edge.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Harris, Harden out there with Brown, and it's Green, and it's Claxton in at center. Bucks leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harden. Right side, Portis. Shot clock at 5. Back to Teague. And the three ball is good. Teague's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Well, you simply cannot allow Jeff Teague any separation because the release is too good and too fast.
Claxton the pass to Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Harden against Teague. Here's Connaughton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by Harden.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Nets passing it around. It's Harden with the drive. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Down by 15. .149 left in the second quarter. From 18 feet away. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Irving. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes it to Claxton to end the cold streak. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Holiday against Brown. Holiday gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 17.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. 35 seconds left now here in the second. Middleton outside. Tucker with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Holiday falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Tucker. Here is Forbes. Fires from 18. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points. That's all for now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Forbes in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here is Harden. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. 7 points in the game.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game. Nets trail by 19. Pass to Shamet. Outside Jordan. Here's Durant. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden outside. And it falls over the rim and in.
And Harden never seen a shot he didn't like, and boy, is he comfortable gunning it from there.
Now Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Harden outside. The pass to Shamet. Now here's Jordan. It's good. 6 points for DeAndre Jordan.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And here's Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Lopez kicks to Middleton. passes it to Giannis. 5 on the clock. Back to Middleton. Here's the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Nets trail by 19. Out left to the wing. Outside for Jordan. Durant with it. Jordan trying to free himself up. And it's Durant missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Middleton against KD. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Jordan can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Lopez against Jordan. His first shot coming late. Lopez, no luck.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Shamet the pass to KD. Here's Jordan. Count the basket. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Holiday with it. Loads it up for Giannis. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Portis in the post. And he gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 17. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Bryn Forbes. Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Portis. Clock is at 3. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Off target from three-point range. Nets trail by 15. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Harden. Brown dishes to Harris. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harris has got his first points of the night.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. To the right side. Connaughton passes to Portis. And again, the Bucks miss. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Harden outside. The pass to Brown. Yep, it counts. Brown's got his first points of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Portis. Unloads from 9. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo kicks it to Tucker. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Nets trail by 11. Harris looking it over. From deep three-point range. That shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Harris against Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Brown.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Harris passes to Brown. Here's Claxton. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Bucks leading by 9. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bucks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Landry Shamet's checked in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. They get it back. Green kicks to Shamet. And the wide open shot from Green. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Outside Holiday. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business. And all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Young passes to Collins. Kicks to Snell. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Capella.
So you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. Feeds to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Young with the ball. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And the shot is good.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Trae Young. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't go. Collins with some nice D. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Young's got 6.
Trae Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Middleton left side. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And here's Young. He's got 6. Pass to Snell. And here's Collins. Pass to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Count it.
Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint. And a strong feel for the attack that time.
Now here's Williams. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's up a 3. The shot will not fall. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And they double up Giannis. The wide open look here for Holiday. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. The Hawks trail by 4 to the middle. Here's Hunter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Bucks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Williams. Great D that time from T.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And so this is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us.
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Teague. And there's the pass to Connaughton. Back to Teague. To the wing on the left. Here's Portis. Gallinari with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary. A Herder's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Pass to Nora. Here's Portis. Good. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Williams against Teague. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Connaughton. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
1:57 left to play here in the second quarter. Williams gets the bucket.
Just shredding the defense in the pick and roll. Lou Williams only needing just a little bit of space to work.
Pass to Nora. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just another example of why Danilo Gallinari is so difficult to guard. Very skilled at getting himself to the stripe.
And he knocks down the first one. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for Hutter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And that's tucked by Giannis.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Atlanta making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Holiday against Young. Middleton looking it over. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Lets the three fly. No good on that one. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bucks on top, up 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above. And that's a...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by Trae Young. Now here's Middleton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
The Hawks trailing. Now Young. For the lead. The shot that time, not on target. And Milwaukee the other way now. Holiday goes in. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez left side. Middleton right side. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Basket good. And it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here's Bogdanović. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, Bogdanović, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Here's Middleton. Back to Holiday. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella. Giannis against Collins. In the corner, Snell with it. Lobbed up there for Collins. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. But don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Bogdanović knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Teague. Passes to Portis. That shot off. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Dunn. The Hawks again can't hit. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Lou Williams has checked in for Young. Here's Norrell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Connaughton kicks to Portis. Rebounded by the Hawks. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Portis. Here's Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got 6.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a three-point game. For the tie. It's rebounded by Portis.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here is Young. He's got 8. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Teague against Young. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got his first 2 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Young dishes to Gallinari. Young inside. Teague covering. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Young. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Teague with the ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Herter. Dishes it to Gallinari. He kicks to Okongwu. Pass to Young. And here's Gallinari. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. Here's Connaughton. Hands it from downtown. Connaughton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bucks.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
The lob to Gallinari.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Milwaukee in the lead. Teague the pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gallinari.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
Free throw good. Portis.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks trail by 4. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Williams for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel from when to pull the trigger.
Now here's Teague. Up top, Portis. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Teague against Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Teague the pass to Portis. Over Okongwu. Portis can't get it to go. Hawks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the technical free throw is good.
And Bogdanovich has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple seasons. He can really be a spark plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry.
Now, here is Young, down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Young, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down. And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Here's Young. To the inside, Collins. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
To the middle, Lopez with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo. He can't get that one to fall. Ready by Bogdanovich. Up there for Collins. Young finds Collins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty, missing both. Milwaukee leading by 4. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins is running. Off on the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Lopez against Capella. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Here's Middleton. They get it again. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Young against Howard. And Young kicks to Collins. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
The versatility Middleton offers up is exceptional. A capable defender, a good scorer, an effective shooter. Those are the kind of switchblade players the coaches love.
Young passes to Capella. Young outside. Here's the 3. With the putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Our setting tonight with the... Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving at the shooting guard. And for the Hawks, Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Capella in at the center position. Harden gets the bucket.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Young passes to Snell. Outside Collins. The dish to Young. Shot clock at 6. And it's Capella missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Harden and the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now, here is Young. He kicks it to Snell. Collins passes to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Brooklyn with the ball. Harden dishes to Irving. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Here's Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Durant. And the layup's good off the glass.
Could have easily been an and one. Durant finishing through the bump.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for... And finish off by Collins.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Irving dishes to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Down low, stolen by Durant. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court, finishes the job.
Young looking it over. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now, here is Irving. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's Huerter. Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
And here's KD for 3. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Inside. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Brooklyn ahead. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to you.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
So for Brooklyn now, on out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Griffin down low. Capella's there. And Griffin scores. The assist by Harden. Griffin's got his second basket. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Shots good from Young.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Nets with the lead. Harden the pass to Brown. He feeds it to Griffin. Harden outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter. Around 85% for his career. Clutch.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. Williams, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's done in for Trae Young. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. And it's Green in for Nicholas Claxton. Now here's Bogdanovich. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harden kicks to Jordan. Green passes to Jordan. A floater. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Hawks, Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dunn. Then for the Nets, Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Brown.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Huerter, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Huerter passes to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Huerter. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Nets. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Passes it to Durant. Pass to Green. Harden outside. Over Hunter. Okongwu grabs the board.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And Gallinari kicks to Hunter. The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Irving. Count that one. And the Nets lead by 3.
I like this from Kyrie. Looking for a high percentage shot. Settling for nothing less.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Williams in the post, guarded by Harden. And stolen by Jordan. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Williams against Harden. And that one, good.
Shifty with the dribble. Lou Williams knows what to do to get his shot off.
Harden way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above 4. Looking at the second quarter scoring,
and after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Herder the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Out to KD. And the layup is good.
Defensively, you can't give Durant this kind of look and expect to get a stop.
The Hawks trail by 3. Williams passes to Herder. Back to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Kevin Herder, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Williams with the ball. Here's Herder. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Irving looking over the floor. Again, the Nets for 2.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Outside Williams. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Harden against Williams. And an intentional foul right there. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herder. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for James Harden. Green finds Jordan. He can't get that one. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 5. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. That one goes. Count it. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their career, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Young left side. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Poke loose, stolen by Collins. And they're on the break. Good D by Irving. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's Brown with the drive, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Then for the Nets, Luwawu is checked in for Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Griffin.
I like this about Blake Griffin. Puts constant pressure on the defense. Plays a very physical game.
Young passes to Okongwu. The tray. Young's shot is off. The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
If you allow Blake Griffin to get that close, the result, a dunk.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And the pass to Collins. With 1 on the clock. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable. Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant. Harris is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in a power forward position. Young outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
The first one falls. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Dunn. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Irving subbed in for Joe Harris. Pass to KD. Right side, Jordan. And it's good, 2 points.
Timeout.
And the Nets lead by 1.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Atlanta calls timeout. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Atlanta making some changes. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Young. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Williams. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
And here's Irving. Shoots from 14. Fernando pulls it in. Here's Herter, defended by Durant, and Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Now Irving. Kicks it to Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Tony Snell subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. Dunn outside. Passes it to Herter. Back to Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Collins.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Nets trail by 3. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Count it, and the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
In terms of height, Durant was not a late bloomer. Already a 6-footer in middle school.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Dunn. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now, here is Young. Pass to Snell. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Back to Young. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant's got the ball. Green kicks to KD. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Nets lead by 2.
He keeps a low profile, but make no mistake, KD lives for the big shot.
Lob pass to Capella.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jordan, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
And the arms of DeAndre just never end. He is a real threat to score, and the defense has to take him seriously.
No luck that time either. Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
here is Durant. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading. Here's Bogdanovich. Bank shot, no good. The drive by Jordan. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Harden scanning the floor. Over Bogdanovich. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Young outside. It's good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Durant down low. Here's Jordan. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. And they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Nets, we've got Jordan, Harden out there with Irving, and it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at the 4-man position. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Clock at 2. Good work defensively by Harden.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Over to the left wing. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. A second chance effort. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Durant finds Irving. Back to KD. Launches it. That one misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Middleton against Harden. Count it.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Here is Harden following the basket by Chris Middleton. Durant wide open. He fires. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Milwaukee leading by 6. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. The shot's good from Lopez.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Here's Irving following the basket by Brook Lopez. Can they get it? The shot's good from Irving.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Giannis high post. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Harden. Launches a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. To the inside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. There's the 3. Another miss by Middleton. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Trailing here by 8. The wide open look here for Lopez. It's good on the putback.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Irving. Makes it off the glass.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
20 seconds left to play here in the first. The pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Nine seconds left to play in the first quarter. 1 second left. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Harris.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the...
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And there's Green, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Green. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Out to the wing. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And Tucker kicks to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Connaughton. It's hauled in by Brown. Nets trail by 4. Here's Irving, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. And I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Irving against T. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Irving passes to Claxton. Brown feeling it out a bit. Claxton no good. Here's Connaughton, covered by Irving. It's good.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Nets trail by 6. 1:30 left in the first half. Irving against T. Count that bucket. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Connaughton passes to Tucker. Right side, Portis. He was all alone on that one. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Irving. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Left side, Portis. Passes to Connaughton. Portis with it. The dish to Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Tucker. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 4. Al Harden. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And, you know, after being a 6th man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it is good at the buzzer. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, it was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. They had great chemistry early on. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Milwaukee in the lead. Holiday with it. Lopez outside. Middleton on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Durant kicks to Harden. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got his first points in this one.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
And here's Harden. The pass to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Antetokounmpo, no good. Nets trail by 3. Feeds to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Here's Holiday. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Here's Giannis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Harden surveying the D, and there's the feed to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Harden against Holiday. And Giannis throws it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Forbes checked in. And the wide open shot from Green. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Brown, the pass to Harden. Back to Brown. Pass to Claxton. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Now here's Teague. 16 seconds left to play here in the third. Down low, here's Portis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 6 points for Bobby Portis.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
You know, a good percentage of Harden's points come from beyond the arc. He works extremely hard to find the space he needs on the perimeter.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks ahead. They're and a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. It's the Nets now. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. A 2-point game. Floats one. Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And for the Nets, they're shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. KD, he's open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Portis. Pass to DiVincenzo. There's the lob to Portis. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Green, and Irving subbed in for Joe Harris.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Teague against Harden. Teague kicks to Portis. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Connaughton. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Good on the short little jump shot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Irving. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Outside Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one. And they go to the intentional foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Nets trail by 3. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Harden the pass to Durant. Back to Harden. Lopez with the steal. And Middleton with a clear path to the... Oh, what a finish! Good.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Here's KD. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Giannis is double. Good!
And the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
A shot by Harden, wide open, and a miss there on the triple. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Middleton outside. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Back to Middleton. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton can't get it to go. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 5. Nobody near Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing. Now, Giannis from the arc. And Middleton, the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
The long-range marksmanship of Middleton cannot be dismissed or forgotten. I mean, even when he's pulling from way outside, he's very...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.